My name is Mike Marboe, play center at the University of Idaho. From Wenatchee, Washington, majoring in marketing, human resource management, and statistics, and I'm a redshirt senior. We have meetings at 2 o'clock, so I usually leave my house at 1. Get dressed, get taped, all that good stuff. Go up to my position meeting from 2 to 3. We go through the film of the opponent, of what we did the day before, in the practice before. You don't really know what you're going to see. You got to watch the tape and make sure everybody's on the same page. So we're going to go meet, go over some more of the adjustments that we've made, more of the game plan we've developed. And take the next step in kind of the game plan, you know, as the coaches continue to break down film and kind of decide what our approach is going to be. We learn more about that.
We go on, go!
To try and figure out, you know, what their tendencies are, what they've done in past games, and just have a good understanding of your opponent.
Cool, sounds good. One centers on 3, 1, 2, 3, centers!
From there, we'll go onto the field and actually have practice. We go down and we hit the sled, work on our run blocking stuff, work on combination blocks and stuff like that.
Go, shoot, go, shoot!
And then when that's done, we'll get together and do what we call crossover. So we'll go the 1 offense versus the 2 defense and vice versa, 1 defense versus the 2 offense. And we'll do a blitz pickup period. And if we haven't already done inside run, maybe inside run. Then hook up with the D-line again, do like one-on-ones or line games versus the whole line. And then from there we go into team versus our look team or our scout team. And that's usually how we finish practice.
I think that's where it all starts. I think having a good center is really having like another coach out there, and especially with Mike.
The center is like the quarterback for the offensive line. So we come out of the huddle and get up to the line of scrimmage. My responsibility is to set who we're blocking. So I come up and I make my call and I pick a linebacker that I'm responsible for. And from that, the rest of the offensive line will know their responsibilities based on what I do.
The cerebral part of the game comes easy to him, and being able to pick things up and seeing things during the game that a lot of people wouldn't see, and being able to understand what's going on. Communication's
huge. I have to make sure that everyone hears me and understands what I'm doing so that they can do their job. Because how I decide to set the front or to set the blocking scheme, whatever it may be, that's just the way it goes.
We're down! Set!
It's very important to have him, and especially to have that good quarterback-center relationship.
Matt and I'll talk about, you know, what we see up front compared to what he sees in the secondary, and, you know, kind of the main things that we need to hit this week to be successful.
There's nothing too exotic that we won't be ready for.
You know, run some cross blitzes and some double gap pressures, but they play pretty much a base over front, and, you know, it's similar kind of to what our defense does, so we're experienced with that. It's not really structured, but I mean, Matt lives 2 doors down from me, so I'll run down and talk to him if I need to, or he'll come and ask me questions as well.
There's going to be things during the course of the game where I miss, but, you know, he'll see it and he'll help me out, and that's been great. Last 2 games, he knows things, he understands, and picks things up really quickly.
Hey, that's allowed, that's allowed.
It's a great accomplishment for me. You know, one reason I came to school here was because I wanted to play, and I've taken that opportunity and grasped it.
That's quite an achievement, especially for him, especially for the physical toll that playing that position especially takes on you.
Just not letting anything take me down. You know, I didn't want to miss a snap, and I haven't. And that's something I take pride in, is being a tough player. The first game last year, I got rolled up on pretty good, and I ended up spraining my MCL and had a high ankle sprain. And luckily it was just, I think we had like 3 plays left in the first half. We went to the locker room, took all my gear off, taped my knee, taped my ankle, put a cast on, like a soft cast on my ankle, and then I played the rest of the game and the rest of the season. You know, didn't miss a beat on that. I wish that more of those games would have been wins. That's really the thing I care about. And you know, I would trade some of those starts for a bunch of wins, but it's a great accomplishment, and something I'm proud of. Makes my family proud, and I just hope to God that I can stay healthy and finish the season starting all those games.
Go, Nick, go, Nick! What?